radio. Oh yeah, I'm just so addicted, can't leave it alone. Streetz morning, take the first time to start the show. And I need to know that. I said I really need to know who's clapping. The voice you wanna hear when you wake up, on your ride to school, on the way to get your cake up. Yeah, from 6 to 10 we gon' get it in. Monday to Friday, all we do is win. Streetz morning, take the first on your radio. Oh yeah, I'm just so addicted, can't leave it alone. Streetz morning, take the first time to start the show. And I need to know that. I said I really need to know who's clapping back at each other, who's creeping, who's lovers, who's pregnant, who's winning, who's got hidden children, who knows?
Good morning. It is a beautiful Wednesday morning. Thank you for waking up with us. I know it's early, but that's how I go. If you up listening to us, that means you're supposed to be up early. That's right. It is Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover, and we got to deliver the biggest thing happening today, because guess what?
What?
You need to be in the know, good people. You know what I'm talking about? Some of y'all really need to know what's happening. Miss Shanika?
And you already know we got to get into this word on the streets news and talk about all these crazy-ass celebrities.
Speaking of crazy-ass celebrities, I got one right here that we sit next to every morning with the craziest thing happening today. Shout
Yep, it's absolutely crazy over here.
Hey, man, y'all heard what's going on, and we got to tell you what's happening around here. You feel me? Keep it locked with your faves. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover brings you the biggest thing happening today.
What's poppin'?
We are now live on your radio.
All right. It is what it is. It's Wednesday. We got to get right into this. The National Security Group chat fiasco has raised serious questions about the competence of President Trump's administration officials.
My reaction was, I think I've discovered a massive security breach in the United States national security system. That if the editor-in-chief of The Atlantic is being given access to this kind of information, weapons systems and packages and timing and weather in Yemen and all kinds of information about sequencing of particular events, then obviously there's a security breach. The secretaries of defense and state and treasury and the CIA director and the director of national intelligence and the national security advisor and the vice president are all talking on an app that you can just download on your phone. And they're not just talking about, hey, what time is it? What time should we get dinner tonight? Or when is that meeting tomorrow? They're actually talking about substantive issues relating to kinetic action directed against America's enemies.
Now, that was actually journalist Jeffrey Goldberg of The Atlantic who spoke out about the situation. But Senator Warner presses the director of national intelligence and the CIA director.
Putting aside for a moment that classified information should never be discussed over an unclassified system. Everybody on this committee gets briefed on security protocols. We're told you don't make calls outside of SCIFs of this kind of classified nature. But all these senior folks were on this line and nobody bothered to even check Security Hygiene 101. Who are all the names? Who are they? Well, it apparently included a journalist. And no matter how much the Secretary of Defense or others want to disparage him, this journalist had at least the ethics to not report, I think, everything he heard.
No, wait a minute. Shawty said this journalist happened to be on the text thread.
Yes, he was on the text thread, and it was an open text thread through some app they have, but it was not secure. And two of the officials were out the country. One of them was in Russia. You know, they can transmit and get those munitions.
Right. It's crazy around here. Now, President Trump he said, hey, hold on, wait a minute. I got to defend my boy. He defended National Security Advisor Mike Waltz, and this is how it went.
He's a very good man, and he will continue to do a good job. But the main thing was nothing happened. The attack was totally successful, and it wasn't classified information. So this was not classified. Now, if it's classified information, it's probably a little bit different. But I always say you have to learn from every experience. I think it was very unfair the way they attacked Michael. He's a good person.
Wow.
Yes, man. A big fumble. His whole administration is falling apart. I mean, I think the only skilled person that Donald Trump has ever hired is Stormy Daniels.
The group chat that included people like Vice President J.D. Vance, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, and Secretary of State Marco Rubio. So, Yeah.
Getting crazy right here. We're going to keep y'all in the know, man. If y'all happen to get one of these texts by mistake, don't text back, all right? Just keep letting them text. Call us. Do not text back or they're going to take you out the group. Just chill, just screenshot, and let us see what then. Let us see it.
We'll report it first.
Nah, we won't even report it. We'll just be in the know. We'll know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Coming up, man. Shout out to Crazy Report at the 25. Keep it locked. It's John Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover.
Yo, it's the craziest story you'll hear all morning. The Crazy Report is on right now. Shawty, run it down.
Sure, run it down is what we about to do, man. We about to run down this laundromat owner who previously made a commercial advertising his whites-only laundromat.
I'm Tom Michaels, and I want to invite you to my new laundromat, Whites Only Laundry. We specialize in only washing your white laundry, so your linens, socks, and undershirts will look fresher than ever. Plus, get an extra 10% discount by singing our slogan at the register. Hope to see you soon.
Well, seems like he has a change of heart after being approached by a bunch of blacks. He would like to redact that statement and make another one.
Hi, it's Tom again from the laundromat that's been in the news, and I really want to apologize. I definitely should have realized that the name Whites Only Laundry sounds racist, is racist, and that was not my intention at all. But we've changed the name and fixed the problem. Whites Only Laundry is now No Coloreds Laundry. It still gets across that we can't wash colored clothes without any of the racial connotations of whites only. Just don't wash it here because it has all these colors on it.
And that's crazy. And you know I know crazy because I'm crazy. And crazy knows crazy. Log on to my new website, www.whatmynameiswithaz.com to find out all the new with your boy. Hang.
Now let's get into these national days.
Yeah. Man, that was so
That
crazy.
was finally funny.
Boy, if you
It
don't
was so
be quiet.
crazy. All right, man, let's get into these national days. Today is National Epilepsy Awareness Day, a.k.a. Purple Day. I have a friend who actually started an epilepsy awareness program. And man, you don't realize how many people deal with it till I go to an event and it was like 1,000 people and I was like, everybody in there was like, yeah, no flashing lights. The guy who was another videographer, he had some kind of light because he was changing from dim to bright. It's like, hey, you can't do that. You might set somebody off. So shouts out to them, man.
Thanks for that.
I'm just saying, you never know.
I know, but thank you.
'Cause I didn't know you
now
was
I'm
epileptic.
educated in it.
All right, today's National Spinach Day. Let's go, Popeye. Have some
I love
spinach.
spinach.
Yeah. National Good Hair Day. National Science Appreciation Day. I appreciate all the scientists and the science. National Air Max Day. Who got on Air Max?
Yes.
I ain't got on mine today.
I had mine on yesterday. National American Red Cross Giving Day.
Okay.
All right, then.
And today, Miss Shanika, what you always do, National Make Up Your Own Holiday Day.
Oh, that's good.
That nigga be like, ooh, they do donut day.
I did want a good donut.
When
good
she
hot
swing on
donut.
you, cuz, I'm just going to sit back. I'm going to pull the shot
Well,
away.
hopefully it's one of those donuts that take out the rest of your teeth.
Wow.
I got my teeth in the back.
Yeah, well,
You say you got
one
some-
time at band camp where you ate donuts,
Oh,
half
my
of your
tooth.
grill came.
Show your grill. Show your
If something
grill.
happens to me, y'all, Anika is the culprit. I'm telling y'all. You lace them donuts with some.
Celebrity birthdays, man. It's every season. Happy birthday to the beautiful Diana Ross. Bad Baby, what up? Cut a check. Happy birthday to Ari Lennox.
Happy
Yeah,
birthday, girl. She
right.
stood us up this week. Maybe she was in pre-birthday mode.
Man, she was shooting video. She had a lot going on.
Oh, okay.
NFL player Von Miller, what up, my boy?
All right.
Von got them thick glasses. NBA Hall of Famer John Stockton. And last but not least, the homie Juvenile. Happy birthday to y'all.
You and Juvenile men-jaw relationship, maybe we need to get Turk to
Ooh, I
You know
thought
intersect.
about that.
You know.
He hurt your heart. You
Nah,
got a wound, a trauma wound.
Nah, we passed that. You know, it was just one of those things.
No.
Well, I did
When y'all last seen each other, what had happened?
It was cool.
I did a wedding party with him.
He
and
acknowledged you.
Always does.
He was like, he's still
Okay.
on the radio.
It ain't no nothing against me and Juvenile at all.
Okay.
Yeah, we just had a situation that took place one time and it went how it went and that's what it was. Everything good.
I just
All right,
remember
then.
us being
So let's get
fat,
into these
baby.
local celebrity birthdays. I couldn't get it out.
Time to wish happy birthday to our local celebrities. It's the birthday wish list with Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.
It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Turn me up. Turn me up.
Hey, before y'all do the Macarena, make sure y'all shout these people out. Happy birthday to Tiffany Reynolds. What up, baby? Yeah, I know y'all trying to figure it out. Miss Shaw nigga being here Macarena on this song. Daryl Drafts. Is Drafts his real name? All right,
Wow.
Draft. Willie Brown.
Ooh, that's a real
Hey,
Negro
that
name.
is.
We know. I know Willie smoked Newport. I know he smoked Newport.
He live on the other side
Super
of the track.
He on the west side.
Yes.
Happy birthday to Nate Big, man. All right, here's your chance to win a pair of tickets to J. Cole's final Dreamville Festival, April 5th through the 6th, with performances by Lil Wayne, the Hot Boys, Erykah Badu, 21 Savage, Glorilla, and many more. I almost couldn't get their name out, man. Hey.
What? 21 Savage?
Yeah, I had done lost the breath. I said, Savage. Call us up, be caller number 9 to win, man. 1-844-986-4562. It's Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Yo, what up? It's your girl Trina. I'm the baddest chick, kicking it with my boy Young Jock. The Streetz Morning Takeover.
That's right, baby. We got to get into this, man. Shouts out to the Miami-Dade County Commissioner that approved the streets along 18th Avenue in Miami's Liberty City.
Residents born and raised in between Northwest 62nd Terrace and Northwest 71st Street finding out their street name is changing. Miami-Dade County is changing over 24 street signs to songs by famous Miami artists. And streets like this one, Northwest 19th Avenue and Northwest 63rd Street, will soon be called City Girls Street. And very soon, Northwest 68th Street, Washington Street will be called Big Money Baller Street. And you see this street right here? Well, it'll soon be known as We the Best Terrace. Said you're a big rap fan, right?
Yeah, that's ghetto though. I love Miami.
Duh. Did she just name all the streets? Did she just name a few of them? Okay. Miss Shanique, name some of the streets that you thought stood out to you the most.
Lovers and Friends Street.
On Northwest 69th Street.
We the Best Terrace. Still the baddest street. That's crazy.
Bad Boys Street on Northwest.
It's your birthday street.
Yeah, they had my street up there.
Trick Love the
I ain't been
Kids
to Miami
Street.
in a minute.
Oh yeah, they got my
Who
street.
is the commissioner who let this go through?
He cool as hell, whoever he is. Yeah, they got What My Name Is circle.
That's what's up, man.
Where?
In Miami. Yeah.
Now, I'm just wondering when they're going to do something like this in Atlanta, because for Miami, these artists must have also contributed to the cultural identity of Miami-Dade County. You know what I'm saying? And,
yes.
All right, I'm going to tell you one damn thing.
What?
I am not going down. It's going down street. It's going down street. It's not a street. I'm turning down.
I can't wait to see
it's
you come
going
up
down.
that street.
Anything can go down on
We
that
throw
street.
eggs at your car when you come through that book.
Word on the street.
What's our
Word
next
on the street.
Word on the street. Hey, welcome to Word on the Street. Face ass.
Actually, Energy Boulevard.
Now, the commissioner, we got to talk about him.
Little Munchkin Lane.
I'm going to go and put his name out there. If anybody need a commissioner to change the names of the streets in your city, he is District 3 Commissioner Keon Hardman. So when I heard Keon,
he's trying to be friends with the celebrities.
man, Keon sound like he's smoking weed with the rappers or
I
something.
know that's right.
Wait a minute, go back to let me hear the street name one more time. City Girl Street. What's My Name Street. We the Best Terrace, still the baddest street. Trick Love the Kids Street. It's Your Birthday Street. Bad Boys Street. Lovers and Friends Street. Yeah. My boy gonna lose his job.
Well, what's my name?
They gonna fire his
That's
ass.
crazy.
They gonna fire his ass.
Know me.
Keon, look here, brother. If you need a job, come on up this way.
Could you imagine a high-speed chase and the guy in the helicopter? He just turned left on Trick Daddy Lane.
Trick Daddy Love the Kids Street.
Trick Daddy loves the kids. He almost just hit 2 kids also.
It's crazy, man. All right, coming up, man. Hey, we want you to call us up at 1-844-986-4562 and tell us a past or present pop culture event, occurrence, music video, TV show, movie, etc. that traumatized you. Yeah, it's about to be one of them.
I'm going to set it off.
You going to set it off?
Definitely.
What you got coming up for Word on the Street?
Well, you definitely got to keep it locked in right here. We got to talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta. The numbers are in. And this heifer came out the woodwork, y'all. I'm so mad and just so disappointed in our generation. The woman who Yandy had pretended to be Mandisi's, well, yeah, she is stepping forward and giving her account of events. All that and more coming up in less than 10 minutes.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Hey, we back at it, man. Good morning, good morning. This trending topic about to go crazy this morning. I'm telling y'all, man. Y'all, you know what?
About to.
Yeah, it's going crazy already.
Going bananas.
Phone lines already ringing. Listen, let me explain something to you. That was certain marks in history, like certain moments that just changed the way you saw things. Like, okay, for instance, we're talking about past or present pop culture events or occurrences that, you know, may have shaped you or changed your life or traumatized you. Now, me, I had two. It was two movies. Pet Sematary, when the tractor trailer came down through there, and the little kid was out there, and that cat ran the kid in the street. That was bad. But then the one that really did it for me, Mr. on Color Purple.
Until you do right by me, everything you think about is gonna crumble.
Who you think you is? You can't cuss nobody. Look at you. You're black, you're poor, you're ugly, you're a woman, you're nothing at all.
Till you do right by me, everything you even think about gonna fail.
See, every time somebody don't do right by me, my hand just automatically go up and give them that little claw she did. It just happened. They just know. They be like, oh, he with the yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You.
What about you, Johnny?
All right. Well, I want to say, Aaron Hall, I Miss You.
Oh, that video. Oh, my God.
When the girl died.
Oh, my God.
And then Drake has remade this song. And now I'm just thinking about the scene that traumatized my childhood.
I remember that.
Talking to you, baby. When he hit that note, and then she said, I was like, damn.
Right.
Yeah.
I was an Aaron Hall fan. I was singing that song. Shawty, what about you, man?
Man, I'm not gonna lie, man. You know, being in the house with two young ladies, when I saw Puff do that to Cassie in that hallway.
Surveillance footage obtained exclusively by CNN appears to corroborate some of the allegations of abuse against music mogul Sean Diddy Combs. The video, captured on multiple cameras, shows Combs assaulting his then-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, in a hallway at a Los Angeles hotel in March 2016.
Shawty, I can't believe you did that.
Shawty, shut up.
I did, man. It did. I just got a soft spot for women.
You see his charges dropping.
Boy, have you ever seen the Tyler Perry movie before?
Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Call us up at 1-844-986-4562 and tell us a past or present pop culture event, occurrence, music, video, TV show, or movie that may have traumatized you. Keep it locked. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Every weekday from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m., I'm listening to Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
That's right. Let me get right into this, y'all. I ain't gonna waste nobody's time, especially not yours this morning. Look, man, it's amazing how we say things, copy things, or we may deter from things because of past or present pop culture events, occurrences, music videos, TV shows, movies, commercials, all that type of stuff. You know, it changes. It could change the way we act, look, the things we do. I remember, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, dog. Do you remember when Michael Jackson had the whole world sitting in front of their TV with the 3D glasses to see that video?
Yes.
You remember that?
Thriller.
You remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Now, I'll tell you one moment that really devastated me, and it changed my outlook on life.
What's that?
As a kid, I didn't think celebrities died. It was at that age. I wasn't a kid. I was a teenager, but not saying celebrities didn't die, but like good celebrities didn't die. And I remember waking up. I was in Virginia with my dad. I'll never forget this. And as I was waking up, the news was on, and I heard about the fatal crash of Aaliyah.
Oh, Jesus.
That right there changed.
He was
me.
not a teenager.
Now I remember where I was.
How old was I?
He was at least 20.
I remember exactly where I was.
21, something like that.
Yeah, I felt young because I was traveling with my dad. So I might have been 19, 20, 21, something like that.
I had just met her.
Yeah.
And like literally at Greenbrier Mall.
I was there.
I saw her in concert at Lakewood. And in that particular year, she came out of this like spaceship. And that's when I was like, yeah, I really gotta become who I want to be because this is amazing. She get to come out here on this damn spaceship. I got to have this in my life.
Okay.
Miss Shanika actually interviewed her in the middle of the mall one morning.
Yeah.
Yes.
She was so sweet.
She was. That's a day of my life I never forget.
But that was definitely like really tragic. And then me loving Left Eye as much as I did.
Oh, man.
Like it was like literally back to back.
Now I know y'all trying to clown Meech right now. 50 trying to clown Meech and do all this stuff. But I was in Atlanta when Big Meech was doing what he was doing. Let me tell you something. I was in Lakewood Amphitheater birthday bash when Meech flew over with the helicopter and dropped 20,000 in ones and all them flyers to his birthday party.
Yes.
And it was raining money and flyers.
I was a part of one. The tip drill video with Nelly.
Oh my God.
Yes, I was the guy in there commentating.
You was. You said something really foul in that video. We're going to the phone lines. We want to know from you about a past or present pop culture event, occurrence, music video, or more that may have traumatized you significantly.
Rhea, Final Destination. I believe it's the first one when the post came off of the truck. It turned into straight in the car. And then I had an incident like that happened to me. It was a pole that came off a big-ass semi, and I ran over it. They reminded me just of that. I didn't have an attorney. They fixed my car. My kids was in the car. We good.
Jasmine, so on the movie Ghost, when the bad people die, those black ghosts come out and take them away. Yeah, I thought they was coming to get my little dad behind.
I ain't gonna lie, when they was coming out like the shadows.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you a real.
It took all the bad people away.
Thank you for making me remember that.
My movie was Candyman.
Did I say that yesterday?
Candyman scared the crap out of me. I was so scared to look in that mirror.
The same here. The scene when at the end of the movie in the public bathroom and all the bees was in the. I was scared to go to a public bathroom as a kid for a long time.
Exactly. Oh my God. That man, every time I seen him in the movie, I was scared.
Hey, Clint, the one that got me was actually live watching them beat Rodney King.
Damn. That's terrible right there, man. Man, y'all got to get it together. Yeah. That one time Bobby Brown was on stage and that powder fell out of his pocket.
Ooh.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. Young Jock in the Streets morning Takeover. The date dilemma is coming up. You know how it goes, man. Get yourself ready now. Pick up your phone and start calling us 1-844-986-4562 for your chance to get hooked up with $100 inside the date dilemma, courtesy of 1-800 Enter the Bethune Law Firm. Keep it locked. It's Young Jock in the Streets morning Takeover.
No matter what I do, all I think about is you.
You are now listening to The Date Dilemma with Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover.
Young Jock in the Streets morning Takeover. If you got a dilemma, they got a dilemma, which means we got a dilemma. It's the Date Dilemma. Who's on the line this morning?
Angel.
Hey, good morning, Angel. How you doing, baby?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. You sound like you up.
I am.
What's up? Talk to me.
So I've been dating this guy for some months. We was on FaceTime the other night. I was trying to show him a picture in my phone, and he saw some pics.
What?
So
how he saw some pictures in your phone?
We were sharing screens, and I was trying to show him some pictures in my gallery.
You took this picture of yourself? Where did it come from?
The messages. You know how somebody send you a message and save it to your gallery? Yeah.
Okay, so how does he see these pics?
I opened up my gallery to go to a picture that I wanted to show him, and pics was in there, and he saw it.
Was it bigger than his?
Man, shout out. That's a question we don't even need to know, my boy.
That don't matter. But that part don't matter. He a man. He shouldn't even be worried about all that. It don't.
I mean, the fact that the pictures are in your phone is questionable. All right, so what happened once he saw the pictures?
You know, he got an attitude. He like, why they in your phone? What you doing with kids? Why they think you beat? It's not that serious, if you ask me. Now he don't want to talk to me. He got an attitude.
So why you calling this morning?
Because I just feel like he should get over it and we can be fine.
So you mean tell me you expect him to be cool when you just got front row and center another
man's genitals in your phone?
Stick.
I mean, he can have a little attitude, but he ain't got to carry it on.
You just want him to be cool with it?
I just want him to get over it.
Crazy.
Is this your man or is this a guy you just
this just a man
with?
you know?
No, we've been dating for some months.
Why is he coming to your phone, first of all? And why you saving him?
Okay, just be sending. No, y'all do.
I don't send pictures like that to women.
Nah.
You have, though.
Barely.
Okay, but you have. So I could do that barely. And I just be saving. I be like, I send it to my girls. Like,
I sent it to my wife one time.
okay, but I'm pretty sure you don't send it to a girl that's not your wife too.
Okay. So let's try to get Jennifer on the phone, see if we can put this deal together, all right?
Okay.
Man, she crazy.
I know, man.
No dude really wants you after that.
I know.
It's kind of crazy.
You a freak.
Hello?
Hey, good morning. May I speak with Jasper, please?
This me?
Jasper, great. I'm glad I caught you this morning, man. This is nothing serious. I'm not trying to sell you anything, and you don't owe us a dime. Listen.
I was just going to say who it is.
Hey, look, man. You on the phone with Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover. Miss Shanika, Shouter. And, of course, you look, man. We got a segment on our show called The Date Dilemma. Yep. We need to holler at you, boy, because right now you got a bit of a dilemma, we heard.
Oh, man.
Okay, are you dating someone?
I am.
What's her name?
Angel.
Yep, that's her.
Yeah.
Y'all good right now?
Nope, no, we ain't.
Y'all
you're not
good.
Angel's not an angel?
No, she's not an angel at all.
Oh.
Damn. What did the angel do, bro? Tell us about it. You care to tell us about it?
Oh, date dilemma, I know, so I already know what we going with this.
You're listening.
So she, what we were doing on FaceTime, just a regular conversation with each other. Let me show you this picture of, so-and-so sent me a picture of this. Show me the picture. We sharing screens now. So she was trying to slide real fast.
That thing stuck out.
Clicks over. I was like, wait a minute, what was that?
Ooh.
And I, and I know, I know the shape, and I got one, so I know what it, looked like. I'm like, who's that was?
Word. You weren't going to say it was chocolate, bro.
It was.
Man, come on, don't do that ever again in your life.
Just being real, I know what mine looked like, and
don't do that no more. Don't do that no more. Don't share that with nobody.
He say he ain't getting no sunlight.
Once you found out what was going on, you just kind of ghosted her, right?
Yeah, I end up I can't trust you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even smart enough to even take the picture out when you're trying to show me something. And then, that altogether, man, I can't deal with that. And that's just silly anyway. If you're talking to somebody, you got those kind of pictures in your phone. Why would you even
go on the screen thing?
Agree to screen share?
So listen, man, we ain't going to keep doing this. You already know what's going on. You already told him. You talked about it. So you just saying what you want to say right now because you know she on the phone. Because I heard you say, this is the date limit. You know how it go. So your lady, Angel, where you at, girl? Come on out. She on the phone. I heard it in your voice.
All right here.
Yeah, Angel. No, he ain't really. He said y'all still together, so that's a good thing. But y'all need to at his out right now.
She already know what it is.
Barely.
Look, it looked like you in a relationship with somebody else or something. You got something going on.
Just because it's a picture don't mean I'm sitting on it.
You might well be.
I know that's right.
I ain't gonna send mine to nobody if they ain't sitting on it.
You got weed in the car. If you don't smoke, you still getting charged.
You still gonna get charged. That was going on with you.
I just want to know why you so worried about another man thing. It's not.
I ain't even really. I'm worried about how messy you is.
Why is in his lady phone? What you
exactly?
Right. That's what I'm trying to say. That's messy anyway.
Okay, so I can delete it and then that's fine. So if I delete it, you good?
No, it ain't good. How you gonna do? I can't delete it from my mind. You were looking at it. How many did you keep looking at it through the day? Did you like it?
I just sent it to my friends.
Did you put it on your screen?
We kept it pushing.
So what you and your friends say? Ooh, it's large. Ooh, it's not big.
It's large.
I'm asking her what's the conversation.
No, we didn't say all that. We just like, dang, why this sending you this stuff like this? Like, ooh, and I'm like, exactly, girl, what the hell? And we left that day.
Well, how come it don't get deleted after all of that?
I didn't think of that. Like,
you're so clear about sending it to somebody. Why don't you delete it? That's the messy part. I don't understand. I can't trust you with that. That's
I can't delete it. I just said that 1,000 times.
You didn't delete it before I saw it.
Well, let me ask you a question, brother. Young lady, who do these pictures belong to?
Just somebody.
No.
His first name just somebody?
Yeah, who is just somebody?
I'm not going to say his name and put that bad business out there.
Okay, I'm saying this a friend, this an ex, this somebody trying to get at you, this somebody you interested in. Who is this guy to you?
No, he just somebody I know. Like, we cool. Like, we work together.
Y'all cool.
Y'all work together.
So that's inappropriate.
She done started here, ain't even try to say I'm sorry or nothing. That's present in front of all these people. You ain't said I'm sorry. Now I'm looking like.
Well, here she go. I'm gonna give her the floor. I'm gonna give her 1 minute to do what she thinks she need to do to keep you. And if it don't work, you out.
She got you looking crazy.
Here you go, Angel. What we doing?
Okay, I'm sorry. I will delete the pictures. I'm not gonna talk to him no more. I'll block him, and it won't happen again.
Oh, so y'all be talking on the phone?
No, we don't be talking on the phone.
She just keep giving us up.
Yeah. And look, that's it, man.
Huh?
He gave a chance to tell the truth. So this relationship that we got, that's done. More fish in the sea. And believe me, it's plenty on.
So is this it?
That's it.
What? That's cool.
You need to grow up, young lady.
I'm going to tell you what you need to do.
What that?
Hear this. On behalf of 1-800-Engine, the Bethune Law Firm, y'all will not pick up this $100, man. You do not pick up the 100 and pass go. You go and get your ass on off this phone. To our listeners, y'all call us up. Can't wait to hear from you. Keep it locked. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Yep.
That was the date dilemma with Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Listen to the best damn morning show. I gotta stay tapped in with the #1 show in the city. It's Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover. Vito, baby.
Yeah, sir. We back at it, man. You know how it goes down. Each and every morning, same time, same place. Date dilemma. Angel. Gotta be quick. Angel been dating a guy for some months. She was on FaceTime with a man, right?
Mm-hmm.
She was sharing her screen. You'll forget that. You sharing it. She opened up her gallery to show him something, and some eggplant pictures came up.
Whoa.
Her man was upset. Didn't want to talk to her. She wants to get him on the line, and just wasn't going for it.
Well.
No. Every time you open your gallery, you see this. No.
Well, I mean.
He probably didn't even know she liked him.
Man, it could have been a memory from like 3 years ago.
Nah, memory don't pop up.
You know
like
how it be like, wow.
No, memories pop up as memories. Yeah. This is what it is.
You got.
I'm watching the FaceTime. It's like your screen is my screen. If you can see it, I can see it. If I can see it, you can see it. Like, yeah.
Women, cleanse your phone right
Man,
now.
a lot of y'all men know how to not make y'all messages show up though.
A lot of y'all women.
When you like on the phone
or
whatever, it'll just be like a message.
See,
it won't say who
you be
it's
looking,
from
don't you?
or nothing.
You be waiting on something to scroll down. Wow.
I'm a little smarter than the average bell. If I open your phone up, I'm going through the friends' names, the girls' names. I'm going through the Bible app. If I see an app look like, yeah, because that be them fake apps. Look like a Bible, you open it up and it's a safe app. You open it up, boom, and it's got a safe with all your little dirt in it.
Really?
Yeah, I know.
I'm going straight to the search section.
You's a dirty dog.
Pull up.
I'm putting pull up. That's the first word I'm putting in. Sex.
Nah, sex ain't gonna come up.
Where he at?
They ain't gonna text sex.
If she text somebody, hey,
nah, you gotta be bae.
Yeah.
Hey, big head.
All of those.
What you doing?
Is he at home?
Oh, wow.
Cheaters know how to find a cheater, don't they?
Hey, go ahead on. If you want to win some free money, call me down.
Ain't no cheating.
I know. I was finna say something crazy. Y'all told me to stop it. Time for the day dilemma. What's y'all thoughts on this day dilemma?
This is Red, and I'm gonna have to say he did the right thing and all, but she fouled. Now, as a person that's sent these types of pics to women, they down for whatever. So he did the right thing.
Good morning, it's Mama Candy. Now, you know girlfriend is wrong. Why would she share her screen? I ain't share my screen with nothing. She didn't have a little relationship with dude. She ain't fooling me none. She ain't no good. He need to go on about his business. Miss Shanika and Shorty, don't mess with John.
Good morning. That girl is playing in his face. I would never play in my boyfriend's face like that, but she's playing in his face because it's definitely something going on between her and the coworker or whoever that is. The guy who sent her that picture, they definitely have something going on. She's sitting on it.
Yeah. Y'all felt the same way that he felt. He wasn't going for it. But see, you gotta be swift. If they gonna open up and show you screen share, you gotta go and put your record screen on. They can zoom through stuff. They'll zoom through it. You don't see it, and you go back and just slow it down.
Yeah.
Slow it down.
You see that thing coming at you.
John got on them church mother earrings this morning.
Not the deep.
Hey, man, I ain't worried about what you on, Miss Shanika, man. And here looking like Scary J. Blige. All right.
Word on the streets going down like Jock said. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover with Miss Shanika.
That's right. Let's get inside this word on the streets news and talk about it. Well, according to reports, a judge dismissed 5 out of 9 claims made by Diddy. Made against Diddy by Lil Rod. Now, he's a music producer who is accusing him of sexual assault. The tossed claims include a RICO violation, emotional distress, breach of contract, and trafficking charge against Diddy's company, Combs Global. Now, it also says that Diddy is being detained at the Brooklyn Metropolitan Correctional Center, and the facility also houses other people. His trial is set for May the 5th. But look, let's get into this. They have dismissed 5 out of 9.
Yes, because it's easy. It's easy for them to file a civil suit. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can file a civil suit. But as court goes on, you got to start bringing discovery and you got to start bringing evidence. Then they start looking around like, hold on. Hold on.
It's to me, okay, a matter of what the jury says, because at this point, like, you could be a terrible person, but being a terrible person and then being a sex offender and all of these other claims that people are saying are just two different things.
Well, I'm going to say this too, really quick.
Right now, he's a terrible person.
They're speaking about it, and they're saying that this is a partial victory. This is indeed a victory for him, because you notice the charges weren't really brought up until this guy, Lil Rod, came with all the smoke.
Sure did.
That's when it got kind of crazy. So when you're talking about that many out of what, 5? How many was it? 7? 5 out of 7 have been dropped.
Yeah.
That's an eye opener.
In addition, Tony Busby had to pull back because
he got to pull his back.
He got barred.
Yeah,
didn't
he's not even sanctioned.
Yeah, he can't even practice law
in New York. So,
well, in certain areas, it was something.
He was not in his district. Well, he was supposed to be
or something.
Yeah, he messed up by putting Jay-Z name in that situation.
Yeah, man, he just made him look by Tony Busby.
All right. Well, Little Meech is responding to Michael Rainey, who plays Tyreek on Power. And he said, yeah, stay out of here, business.
Man, somebody advised the little boy, stay out of tall business. This ain't grown man business, it's tall business.
All right. Tall bit. So is Michael Rainey short or something? I don't know.
Oh, my God.
He said, stay out of tall business. Got it.
He just was saying it because I think Michael Rainey taller than Meech.
You think so?
I think so. I don't know. I think he is.
But you met him before, right? Michael Rainey?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
What's tall business?
He's just saying you a little boy.
It's not your business, shouty.
Shout. Get out this tall business, little boy.
I ain't no little around him. Big shouty.
What happened?
Big energy.
Not the little one? Okay.
Not never that.
All right. And there is Carisha Please. She said that she will keep it respectful, but will never overstep, and believes that her man's family is her family.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't do that in-law. I don't like in-laws.
You don't?
No, I'm not that girl. I'm not that girl at all. I don't hate nobody mama. I just rather not. Like, I'm not the girl that wanna be with your mama. No, like, I don't mind being cordial. I don't mind coming around like, hey, and like doing that one, but I'm not the one that's like trying to get close with the mama when the mama never trying to sit on the phone, because that's your son. And you're gonna ride with your son at the dawn.
Let me tell you something. I got my own mama.
But guess what, too, though? That's a woman who wants a quick and easy dismount.
What do you mean?
If we ever break up, I don't want to have ties. I don't want nobody reeling me back in. I don't want my emotional,
well, then you might as well not know the kids either. Or
no, but that's why she said in-laws, though. I can walk away from your kids. You gotta explain.
Your mama's probably hate Carisha.
That's what a woman could be like. Look,
because first of all, you gotta bring her home, and your mama gonna be, ain't this the girl?
We got peas.
They got peas.
That's the first thing mama gonna say.
That is the word on the streets, is. I am Miss Shanika. You guys can follow me at Miss Shanika and follow us at Street's Born and Takeover.
And why you doing all that
following? And it's all being brought to you by Vader Law. Vader Law, because you deserve the best.
Now listen, I want you to pick up the phones right now, 1-844-986-4562, and tell us a past or present pop culture event, occurrence, music video, TV show, etc. that may have traumatized you or changed your life. You know.
Is that right?
You know what I'm saying.
I got some more.
You got some more?
Yes.
Me too. Give me one right quick. You got a quick one? Save it. We'll keep it right here where you got it. Young Jock in the Streets morning. Take over. Yes, sir. It is a beautiful day. It's Wednesday, hump day, whatever you want to call it, man. How you doing, Miss Shanika? You good?
I'm great.
You look nice. I like this scarf on you.
You just call me Scary J. Blige.
Yeah, because
it's not married. That's better than me calling you Aretha Franklin.
Okay, Humpty Dump.
Hey, listen, y'all want to get started? Come on, Shawty.
My name is Humpty.
No, I'm about to ruin. So this.
Don't play with me.
So this morning we've been talking about past or present pop culture events and occurrences that may have, shaped your life or traumatized you. And I just, it's some crazy ones out here. Shout out, you had a funny one.
Yeah, no, this did traumatize me, y'all.
What,
if y'all remember when Star was on The View,
Star Jones.
Star Jones was on The View, and she was heavy set.
Right.
And then she lost all that weight.
Yeah.
And came back like 78 pounds.
Lighter.
No.
Oh, she was on.
Period. Oh my Jesus! I was like, no.
You was traumatized.
It took a minute to get used to, or a long time.
Well, Al Roker did the same.
Got used
when
to
Al
it.
Roker lost his weight.
Yeah, and when he glitched.
Yeah. Oh, he did. Yeah. Don't do that. Don't do that. What about you?
That traumatized me.
Okay, so I'm gonna take it back. What's the name of the song Drake just remade? Give Me a Hug.
Yeah.
All right, so the Aaron Hall song, I Miss You, for the people that are just waking up. I said it before.
Yeah.
I Miss You broke my heart. I was watching the video. The girl died.
I remember that. Jesus.
And it broke me. Every time I hear this song, I can't think about anything else. I can't even miss nobody.
Oh, no. I'm going to tell you one that really threw me.
Because you died here. And then Drake had the nerve to remake this song. It just bring me back to my memories.
Y'all got to call us, man. 1-844-986-4562. And we want to talk to you. We want to know if you have any past or present, pop culture moments that may have traumatized you. I ain't gonna lie to you though, dog. When I seen the Brenda's Got a Baby video.
Oh.
Don't you know she's got a baby? Y'all know what it is. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Look, man, we at it. We back at it. We talking about past or present pop culture events or moments that may have traumatized you. We're going to go to these phone lines. Young Jock in the Streets morning. Takeover. Tell me about it.
What's going on, man? It's Tay. So check this out, right?
Yeah.
Last night, I'm watching the 2016 first BET Hip Hop Awards that they had in Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
And I'm watching it, and man, Young Jock, you was nominated so many times, and I ain't even seen you. I was like, man, where you at?
He was in the track.
Hey, listen, you even won the award. You won Track of the Year. I'm like, man, if he get nominated one more time, and we don't see him.
Yeah, me and Nelly almost wore the same mink Louis Vuitton vest. And I'm glad I didn't. The girl was honest. She said, Nelly got it. I said, all right, I ain't going to get it. Showed up that night, Nelly had it on.
Hey, my name is Vivian. I was in high school going towards, I want to say, my senior year, so it's been over 10 years ago. So it was this person I was close with. He was like a brother to me. He ended up showing me this, putting this video on my phone. I don't know if you ever heard of the dude. His name is Sam Well, talking about, so what in the butt? Me and him almost literally started fighting because all you hear is saying, what in the butt? Do you want what in your butt? And I'm like, bro, we ain't on this type of time. Like, I'm a girl, you a dude. Where you on there showing me this type of foolery?
My name is Michelle. The traumatizing event that happened to me was 9/11.
Yes.
I was here in Atlanta, and I was flying back home. And my first flight back, my nerves was so bad. I got air sick, and I never got sick before. At the last minute, they let this man run up. He had a mustache with the curly cues on the end and a turban on his head. I was sick as a dog on that plane. I couldn't function.
Don't do that.
You're so wrong.
Folks scared after 9.
Oh, man. I was no good.
Hey, people was on watch after 9/11. They like, hold on.
Keisha, so it's not a particular video. It's just that when somebody dies tragically, like a video, I can't listen to her song.
What does it do to you?
I just gotta turn it. It just reminds me of the way that they passed, and I can't listen to it.
Jermaine Kevin, what's going on? Oh man, I remember being a kid at Bone Thugs and Harmony video at Crossroads. The part where dude made the eyes turn black. That little part used to have me tripping as a kid.
Tell me what you gonna do.
Scared the crap out of me. But guess what? I thought they used to say, and I miss my Uncle George, because my uncle name was George.
Man, rest in peace to Uncle George. But they used to talk about Uncle Charles.
I know.
They ain't know Uncle George.
I didn't know that until I got
No
older.
offense to Uncle George.
But I did miss my Uncle George.
But they ain't know Uncle George.
Yeah, I know. I know. But Shawty said a good one. It's really old.
Which one?
The astronaut.
Oh, yes. Man, I remember I was about to kindergarten, y'all. And they had all of us sitting down watching a special. And it was like 10 a.m. in the morning. And everybody was going to watch the NASA spaceship take off. And all the kids in my classroom was watching. And when it went up in the air, it exploded. And on national television. And Ronald McNair was on there. And 7 astronauts. in everybody's face, and that was one of the saddest days.
I remember that, y'all.
I was like kindergarten.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yes.
Now we got somebody else want to say something. We got one of the other producers, our partners.
Hey man,
Bees, what's up?
Go ahead.
Hey, so as a kid, I was a tough guy, right? Well, as a tough kid, my uncle was into scary movies, right? So he took me to the Night of the Living Dead in the theaters. I didn't last 2 minutes, crying, screaming. He made me stay, right? So we cried, we left. After the movie was over, my babysitter was watching Thriller, Michael Jackson. I came downstairs, seen Michael Jackson, put 2 and 2 together. I ain't seen a scary movie since.
Yeah.
I do not watch scary movies.
I cannot do scary movies as a kid. I can't do it.
See, y'all don't know nothing about the Exodus head spinning around.
I can't do none of that.
Exorcism.
No.
All that. Hey, man, but look, we're going to get into some whole other stuff because guess what? It's some people who proclaiming to be smarter than me, Young JLC.
Yeah.
I want them to call us now, 1-844-986-4562, and contest me in Are You Smarter Than Young Jock? Let's see how you looking this morning. Got a $50 gift card on the line for you. Wow. Coming up at the 25 is Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Taking the game's mine.
It's Are You Smarter Than Young Jock?
A king and his gang.
Only with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. What's your name and where you calling from?
Martika from Phoenix City, Alabama.
Oh, yeah, baby. Shouts out to Phoenix City. Y'all know what to do, man. We about to get busy in here one time. Are you smarter than Young Jock?
I believe I am.
You believe you are. All right, I ain't mad at you for that. I'm going to turn you over to Miss Shanika. Come let her deal with you because you know what? I'm going to just...
Okay.
Oh, okay. You lit this morning.
What's your name?
Martika.
Yeah. Oh, she called you Margarita, Martika.
Oh, no. Not Margarita.
Is that the first time you heard that?
You want to know what? Surprisingly not. I've been called Martaco before.
Martaco! Now that's racist. All right, Martika, let's get into it. Here are the rules. You have 10 seconds to answer each question. The first person to get all 3 questions correctly will be the winner. You guys cannot answer each other's questions, and you cannot answer the question after your 10 seconds is up, or you will be disqualified, okay?
Got it.
Okie dokie. First question is for you, Martika. What is the national drink of Cinco de Mayo?
A margarita?
Hey! Young Jock.
She said margarita?
Yeah. Young Jock.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Here we go. Where can you find cities, towns, shops, and streets, but no people?
GPS.
GPS,
a map.
What's your answer?
Museum. I'm going to say a map.
You correct. Anywho.
She didn't even know it. That's why she I didn't know that. Face said. I know when I hear one.
Some might call this a helpful question, but Martika, what is the national food of Cinco de Mayo?
Taco?
Yes.
Okay.
Now when she asks you who the third Mexican president, your ass gonna be stuck.
Young Jock.
Yeah, I mean she asking all this stuff about
Young Jock.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Muhammad Ali was well known in which sport?
Boxing.
You are correct. Don't say I ain't never helped you out before. So.
Martini. What's your name again?
No, it's Martika.
Oh, Martika.
And Martika, this
no, I forgot.
This question is for you. True or false? An eggplant is a vegetable.
That's easy.
True or false?
3.
A vegetable, true.
Wow.
Damn. No. Jock, you couldn't possibly get this because it was true or false. So I have to ask you something else.
I know how the game goes, man.
All right.
Yep.
So.
Because that would have been your ass, Martini.
I know it.
Her name is not Martini.
Okay. You know what?
Oh, my God.
What's her name, Margarita?
There you go.
Oh, my God.
My bad.
Okay, Young Jock.
Yep.
This is a riddle.
Mm-hmm.
There are 10 fingers on 2 hands. How many fingers are there on 10 hands?
You really gave me this easy question.
What is it?
3. That's 50.
2. Oh, you're correct. I'm sorry, Martika. I tried. I tried, friend.
Sorry about that, Martell.
That eggplant got me.
Now, that's what she said. That's what usually make them go dumb. That usually make them go dumb.
It got me too, girl. It got me too, girl. Yeah. Okay, well, Martika, where you calling from?
Phoenix City, Alabama.
All right. Do you have any shout-outs for the good people?
Oh, I just shout out my kids, my family.
I know that's right. Thank you so much for participating in Are You Smarter Than Jock?
Test your wits. Test your knowledge for cash and prizes.
Taking the game's mine.
It's Are You Smarter Than Young Jock?
A king in his gang.
Only with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
What up, y'all? It's your boy, Jeremiah.
Put it down on me.
Every weekday from 6 to 10 a.m., I'm listening to Young Jock and Streetz Morning Takeover.
All right. Let's get right into this, man. We got to talk about this. Georgia student Chase Matthews accepted to 155 colleges and received $6 million in scholarship offers.
At Westlake High School in South Fulton County, 12th grader Chase Matthews has the prescription for success.
I aspire to become a pharmacist and open my own chain of mobile and brick and mortar pharmacies.
And she'll get the college education she needs anywhere she wants to. 155 colleges and universities across all 50 states sent Chase acceptance letters.
Chase exemplifies excellence.
Carries an A average, of course, scholar, band member, and role model. All those schools offered $1 or $2 in scholarships as well. Add it all up, at last count, Chase says it's topped $6 million.
Wow. Congratulations.
Yes.
That is incredible. As a parent, they have to be proud.
Yeah, because my homie was up for like 11 scholarships, and his mama was like, my baby got 11 offers. This is what it's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
And they told that lady that her child had 155. My homie mama had to just be quiet.
I know, one in any state. She can.
One in every state.
Whatever state she want to go to.
A scholarship in every state.
Wow.
That's a wild
That's a
moment.
smart cookie.
Yeah.
Talking about a full ride.
So how do you do that though? So in order to get that many scholarships, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have to apply for? Because some of you don't have to apply for it. People just gonna see it, and they got a database, and certain stuff is coming to them. I'm sure. Like, hey, this is a seed you need to keep your eye on. Like,
I don't think you got to apply. I think you got to be that guy.
No, but you got to apply.
No, some of them you definitely have to apply for different scholarships. You know, some people's parents start working on their submitting their for their scholarships in 11th grade. This might have been like a process.
Yeah, no, you got
that matured.
So I want to take the time to shout out Best Academy because they work with my son. It was like as soon as he got in the 9th grade, he was already getting scholarships.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Yeah, man. There's so many programs. And a lot of times, too, this is why it's important that as parents, we have to tap in with the resources that are available. Sometimes we don't know because we don't go, meaning you ain't showing up to the school. You ain't sitting down with the counselor. You ain't sitting down talking to the lady.
Yeah.
It was like 20 scholarships on the board that nobody even knew about.
I love Amir so much. I pay for him to go to school.
Oh, great, next year.
Hold up, back up on my son, cuz.
I don't love him like that.
I don't know, cuz. It was the look in your eyes when you said it.
Shut up.
Okay, all right. Hey, man, Miss Shanika, man.
I mean, you are the dusty version of him, though.
It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover with Miss Shanika.
That's right. Let's get inside this word on the streets news and talk about it. Well, the Real Housewives of Atlanta within 7 days of viewing. They're saying for season 16 premiere delivered over 2.5 million total viewers as the second most watched season premiere of the Housewives franchise in Peacock history. Now, I don't know who came up with those numbers before.
Thank you.
They were definitely deflated, but they're back. It seems that the women are off to a wonderful start. I, for one, won't be tuning in. I think I have about 7 more episodes before my big sister, Phaedra Parks, makes her debut on the show. Wow. Anyway, the woman who Yandy had DM'd pretending to be Mendices has come forward. Now, she says that she wouldn't have a threesome with them because Yandy is not her type.
So Yandy's not your type?
She ain't even her husband's type.
If in fact that it was Yandy per se, and maybe they indulge in, having other people in their, home, in their bed, would that be something that you would be willing to do for a cash prize?
No, I ain't nobody's type.
Are you attracted to women?
I am. Yandy's not my type, though.
She said that she's down for a threesome with people, but Yandy isn't her type.
What?
Yeah. And then she went on to say that she actually had an encounter with Mendices, allegedly.
Man, girl, go on, take your ass on with all that.
Girl, nobody needed you to come out of the woodwork.
You could have talked about this 3 months ago.
Yeah.
She's the show on right now. She want to talk.
So I thought I thought that Yandy had came at her like she wanted to have a threesome. She was just answering the question from somebody that asked her would she have a threesome. Okay.
All right. So in a federal fraud trial of rapper Sean Kingston and his mother, Janice Turner, it began this week in Fort Lauderdale, where the duo faces serious charges.
It's all going on in a second-floor courtroom here at the federal courthouse in Fort Lauderdale. Now, the charges are wire fraud and conspiracy to commit wire fraud. On the stand is a man who says he never got paid for installing an elaborate television system worth tens of thousands of dollars.
They did a lot to live this here lifestyle. All right, well, they're saying that they stole nearly $500,000 worth of jewelry and defrauding banks and dealers out of significant amounts of money. All right, so we're going to keep you updated with this trial as it presumes and let you know the latest. That is the word on the Streetz News, and I'm Miss Shanika.
Thank you, Miss Shanika.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.
It's about that time for the Love Doc Jock.
Help me, help you, help me.
Come on. What's your problem?
And this guy will either help or hinder your relationship.
Who do I think I am? Why I tell people that?
Either way, he's the man for the job. It's Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.
That's right. Dear Love Doc Jock, my girl's friend and I used to talk. And I smashed those cakes back in the day. When my girl asked me, before I denied it, but her hating friend told my girl the truth. And now I'm in the doghouse for some old news. Okay, it flipped on me, Dre. There's a ghost in the room.
All right, so
hold on.
I know. I'm just trying to read it with you.
Okay, well, all right. That's called radio silence. And what was the end of it? How do I work my way out of this situation?
You don't. You had the opportunity to be honest up front. Women like to be in control of things. It's just what it is. This is a part of the makeup. And when a woman is getting news third and fourth hand when she could have got it first hand from the source itself, it's no longer imperative to her. It's not anything that she needs to have anymore because she already has found out the way that she found out. You want to protect a woman's level of doubt, and how do you do that? You just got to be upfront. And she would have admired you even more because she'll be able to stand in the face of whatever that feels like when she's dealing with people like, well, he used to mess with Woot. What? Yeah, girl, I know that. They this and that. I know about the time they did it in that abandoned house. I know all that. See, a woman like to be in front of it like that. But when she's hearing it like, what? He didn't tell me all that. Then you're going to be demoted in her mind. And once you're demoted in her mind, you're going to be on Date Dilemma.
Demoted and out of the picture.
Yeah, you be calling us up here for a Date Dilemma or Love Doc Jock like you're doing now. So I think what you could do is just have a conversation with her and let her know that
you're a liar.
You got to tell her you was wrong. You got to tell her you manipulated her, because you can't just say you're sorry about that thing. Women like to hear it categorized. I was a little manipulative. I was deceitful. You were vulnerable because you didn't know, and I could have told you, and I apologize for, playing on that emotion, blah, blah. You got to do all that because women want to hear it, because they got this little mental note that they take. Women have diaries as kids, so they remember stuff, write stuff down. We don't. That's what we be messing up at. We don't get detailed enough. So that's my little advice to you. And we got a small business. You want to be spotlighted, hit us up, 1-844-YUNGJLC. That's 1-844-986-4562. Also, the Date Dilemma's coming up at the 20. So, with the 25. So, keep it right here. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Good morning, about to come to an end.
Thank God.
But
Yeah,
hey, bro. How you feel?
I'm so ready to go.
It's been long.
I thought it just, never mind. I'm just
It's
keep
probably because he came to work on time.
Man, you know what? I'm not about to deal with this with y'all this morning, man. Yeah. I'm just gonna tell y'all that it is what it is, man. Shouts out to our listeners, everybody who called us up this morning, interacted, and enjoyed the show. And I will say this, y'all. I love when a good trending topic comes up.
Yes.
This morning we were talking about a past or present pop culture event, occurrence, music video, TV show, a movie, etc. Anything that may have traumatized you. And it was just interesting to hear what some of our callers called us up and, pointed out in the culture, because I know one young man called up and talked about the time when on the Bone Thugs video. I miss my Uncle George, and his eyes went black.
Yes.
That scared me.
Mine was the Aaron Hall I Miss You video.
Yes.
She didn't have to die.
Yeah,
mine was.
And then Drake didn't have to remake the song to remind me that she died.
Yeah. I had a few, but the one that really traumatized me was when Star Jones lost that weight right in front of all of us. Yeah, she came.
She lost the whole shouty.
She lost the whole. She went from like some to 78 pounds.
Yeah,
I'm like, whoa.
Well, it is what it is, man. That was one of our trending topics. We appreciate you. The Date Dilemmas was popping. Are You Smarter Than Young Jock was popping. And now we got to get out of here so we can start it all over and do it again tomorrow on Thursday. Miss Shanique, anything you want to say before we go?
Yes, if you want to follow everything that I have going on, I'm doing some big things. Women's conference tomorrow, so you guys can check the detail. It's happening in Stockbridge, Georgia. So follow me at Miss Shanika.
What's up, gang. Hey, man, we about to get out of here. Y'all know it's love, man. We'll catch y'all in the morning. Keep it locked. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.